Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 1 of the Friggin Nerds Podcast. I am your host, Mario Lima, and of course, I am joined by 3 of the best people in the world. To the bottom right of your screen, my smoking hot soon-to-be wife, Alicia Dumas. And then to the top right, all the way to the right, you know him as the fanny pack wearing, kiss stealing, donut stealing, wheeling dealing, Michael Berkey.
Oh yes, oh yes.
That's my smoking hot friggin' nerd Mike.
And that voice can only be one person. You know her, one of the Southern Belle herself, Loki's side piece.
Oh,
Mrs. Brittany Berkey.
Just remember,
y'all,
I'm no side piece. Loki's my side
Loki's
piece.
your side piece.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
try again.
Oh my goodness. Oh well, this is great, guys. 2 weeks in the making. It is literally 2 weeks in the making.
Really though.
It was insane.
A sprint.
That we're finally doing this. Today we're gonna cover a lot of news on this show, but today it's a lot of like introductions and like what we're gonna be doing in the future and all that good stuff. So I think just to start out, I think we're just gonna kind of introduce ourselves here. I mean, most of you guys, know my deal, Mario Lima. I had a channel called Tactical Panda 007. It still exists. It's still there. And I play a lot of different games and stuff on there, and then I've done bands in the past, and then now we're doing some media stuff and joined by these great people. And I guess we'll move on to Lee. Lee, give some of your background.
So I am Friggin Nerd Lee. I think you introduced me by my full name, but that's cool. I am Friggin Nerd
the
Lee.
Principal's office.
That was like when my mom used to use my middle name, but all right. So I am formerly of the Friggin Nerds. I am formerly of Nerdly Niffler, YouTube channel, Twitch, and all that. But I need a team to really pull me through the streaming aspect. I need friends.
Yeah, ADHD.
Yes, and anxiety. Woo!
This is the way to get you back into the streaming game. Is we're going to force you.
Yeah.
These are my superpowers turned foes, but we're back, guys. It's gonna be great.
Absolutely. And then all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, what's y'all's story?
What's y'all's story? Well, I'm Mike.
What's your story, Mike?
What's my story? Well, we are from the Wizards Unite channel called The Wizard's Guide. It's been a little bit since we've put content out, but we are happy to be back in the game, putting out some awesome content with our friends here at Friggin Nerds Media.
Woo.
Yeah.
And who are you?
I used to be Wizzy B.
Wizzy B?
But I'm not anymore. I'm Friggin Nerd B. Britt.
I like Friggin Nerd B.
That's
or
right.
Friggin Nerd BB.
I'm actually B cubed because it's Brittany Brooks Berkey.
Yeah.
Oh my Atlanta.
So I guess I'm Friggin Nerd B cubed.
B cubed.
That's my DJ name. I do that, on the side.
B cubed.
So
I love
as
that.
Mario mentioned, this is 2 weeks in the making. This came out of nowhere. We'll talk a little bit about that here in a second. But the last 2 weeks, I feel like it's been a year. We've been chatting constantly. We've been doing a ton of stuff behind the scenes, and we're just so happy, so excited to be here.
You can get a lot done in 2 weeks. Look at The Bachelor.
That's very true.
They go from like meet, fantasy suite, and engaged in like that same amount of time.
Uh-huh.
And like, We
I
didn't
mean, we
even
got
go to the
engaged.
fantasy suite.
We got engaged in that amount of time.
Basically, yeah, we got a
Yeah.
4-way engagement here.
Yep.
That's right. Exactly. Yes.
But I mean, let's I guess talk about that, how that happened. I guess. Who wants to start?
Well, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, 2 weeks ago,
In Orlando, Florida.
we took an awesome vacation to Orlando to visit the parks. We went to both Disney and Universal.
Yeah, we had to see
And-
the Dementors.
Yep. And Mickey and the Dementors. It's a perfect pair.
That explains the whole trip.
And that last day we were kind of chatting about some of the other things we have going on. We have a D&D game that we have going on right now. And we were trying to figure out, how to kind of position that. And Britt said,
Let's call it Friggin Nerds Media.
let's resurrect Mario.
It's like a zombie.
Yep.
And it was because of this water bottle with the old.
Because it
Friggin'
was
Nerds.
in the fridge. Every time I opened the fridge in our Airbnb, it was there staring at me. It was like the Twitch gods were like sending me a sign every time I went in there to get my spinach raviolis, saying, "This needs to happen."
It's a sign.
You
It's a
know,
sign.
when the Twitch gods speak, you listen.
You listen.
Absolutely.
They're speaking to you from the spinach ravioli drawer.
And the slightly covered marinara sauce in the bowl with a pot lid on top because we didn't have any.
All she
The
heard was
worst.
Brittany Berkey.
That's exactly exactly what I heard, Mario. It's
like-
weird.
The holy grail in the refrigerator.
After you make some coffee milk, discuss starting a new channel.
It was like, the glow of
Yeah.
the refrigerator light in the early morning hours just like cast a halo around Mario's cup.
Yeah,
It was just like, is it angelic?
Right.
yeah. And then that was,
So
that
it
was
was
the
a
old
spiritual experience in the refrigerator.
spiritual. A lot of spirituality going on at vacation. My goodness.
Oh, my Lanta.
Nothing like Willa with her chicken tender. Thank
Chicken
you,
tender!
Jesus.
Oh, yes.
Hallelujah, chicken tendies. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and so now we're here. So I guess I should tell my side of the story. 3 people are like really excited about Friggin Nerds Media. It's probably me, Alicia, and then like the co-host in the old show. Friggin Nerds Media was like a just little thing I started when I was, it was like what? Because we were just started dating, right, Lee? Like,
Yeah, it was like 3 and a half, 4 years ago.
yeah, we had just started dating, and so we were just kind of, me and my friend James are trying to think of like a way to. Well, I always had the idea of doing some kind of podcast, and then James is into the idea too, James Finch, and so we thought like, why don't we do a podcast about like comics and movies coming out and all that, and just talk about the stuff that we like to talk about and like discuss it. And then we brought in my friend Matt, and he had some gear at his place, so we're like, let's hit up Matt, I bet he can help us record this. And then we like recorded all in his basement. I ended up getting some mixers and microphones and stuff, and we just kind of jerry rigged the first episode was super jerry rigged,
And I appeared in exactly one episode.
yeah, which
Cameo appearance.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah, which
it was about
which we'll have
what?
to link, like
Crimes of Grindelwald or something.
Yeah, I think
It's got to be Harry Potter something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was definitely Harry Potter.
yeah, I think we
related.
sorted James. We have the video up somewhere still. I'll share on Twitter like tonight or something. But yeah, so that's how it kind of started rolling, and it was it was just the 3 of us trying to get this ball rolling, and it kind of got tough. I think Matt had personal issues going on, so he kind of couldn't do it. So me and James kind of did it as a duo for a bit, and we started putting videos out of the podcast and stuff. And that kind of fell through because then again personal issues get in the way, and we just kind of stopped doing it for a while. And it was
Well,
fine.
let's be honest about what really happened with the ending of Friggin Nerds Media. Mario murdered his friends. He just recently got out of prison, and we will be covering that murder. We call it the Friggin Nerds murder on our new true crime show called How Did Mario Get Out of Prison?
That's a really long title, but we'll go with it.
That's a really long title. My goodness. That's going to appear on Netflix.
That's right.
But no, James is alive and kicking. I actually just talked to James the other day, and I was telling him about it. I was like, "Hey, man, I'm reviving it a bit." And it was over his grave. I was telling him this.
Just standing at his tombstone.
He's like, "I'm starting it over again without you now."
Just want your blessing.
Doesn't want your
blessing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll give you my blessing. Here's some flowers. I'm gonna go record a podcast. But yeah, so it kind of just fell off. I just didn't think about it ever again. And, I've been in and out of, bands, local bands and stuff. And I was in this band called Silica for a bit. We actually went on tour for a bit around the East Coast. That was a fun time.
In and out of creative relationships, folks.
Creative relationships. A lot of creative relationships.
Before he committed.
Yeah.
Before he got married.
Before we took him to Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
And the refrigerator god spoke to us.
Now I'm under contract. It's called the contract.
Forever.
But yeah, and then, music kind of fell off because health reasons. And, it's my hands started getting messed up and all that. And I was I need something else to do creatively. And then Tactical Panda was born. My little baby panda. And
the paw,
the little paw, and we started the channel. It got a little bit of attention, a little bit of success, in the last year. With the pandemic, everyone's on Twitch now, and everyone wants to sit home and have some kind of entertainment. So that kind of popped off, and now we're here, 2021, the year of the nerd, I guess.
Yeah, we all survived 2020. Yes. We made it.
Exactly. And I was just really shocked because like Mike and Britt said, it just started out off as an idea to get the D&D campaign on Twitch, and because people were really into watching it, and it just kind of snowballed into this thing. And when I said, what do you guys want to put this under, my channel or something? You want me to stream it? And then Britt's like, why don't we just put it under the Friggin Nerds umbrella? And I'm like, Friggin Nerds, that project's dead. It doesn't exist anymore, and
not says I.
But
it's like Marvel being revived out of Atlas, being revived out of Timely.
That's right.
Deep cuts.
Like a phoenix, rising from the ashes.
We are the phoenix.
It's like you're coming out like naked Khaleesi with
your dragons.
With your dragons.
Are we Mario's 3 dragons?
Oh my God.
That's not a merch opportunity. I don't know what is, but it needs to be naked Mario.
Britt, that is your next creative endeavor right there. I need you.
I will draw that mess up.
And all of our faces on Dragon Body.
You guys call me Khaleesi's from now on. From now on, I am Khaleesi.
Yes,
my God. I'm going to get you a crown for Christmas.
Beautiful.
That's the greatest thing. Like a long, flowing blonde wig. Put all that mess up in braids.
Oh, yeah.
It's happening.
Walking out of the ashes.
Oh, beautiful.
That's one word.
Oh my goodness.
So that's kind of our a little bit of our background, right?
Yeah.
So
that's the origin story.
Not everybody in the chat may know all of us. There's people, I think most people probably know most of us, but this is going on a podcast app. So I thought it may be a good plan to put in some nerd get to know us questions.
Getting to know.
To kind of get a little bit deeper into our personas,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And so here's the question for the 3 of you guys.
Okay.
Did you grow up, and of course people in chat, we'd love to see your answer to this as well. Did you grow up watching Disney or watching Nickelodeon?
Ooh.
Or both? Britt
I watched both. I watched all those Disney original movies. like smart house. I was like, I'm gonna get rich one day and I'm gonna live in a smart house. It's gonna
Yes.
suck all my
Oh,
trash
yes.
into the floor. I'm
Yes.
still waiting for that. But I also watched like Snick. Y'all remember Snick
Yes.
on
Yeah.
Saturday
Yeah.
nights? Are you afraid of the dark?
Oh,
Scared
yeah.
the
Yes.
absolute crap out of me.
Oh yes.
Oh, girl, same.
That's why
And
I'm terrified
a band,
of clowns.
please.
Yes,
Yep.
all that.
Yep. All that. Yep.
I loved it. I was of both.
I was 100% when I was when I was probably
Just a wee little Mikey.
yeah, from like 7 until probably teenage years. I'm just going to admit it, I was solely Nickelodeon. I
Really?
didn't watch hardly any of the Disney Channel stuff. And when I met Britt, she's talking about
Zoom,
Xenon
zoom,
or
zoom.
what.
Make my heart go
I'm like,
boom,
what?
boom. I was
What
like,
are you
"Supernova
talking about?"
Girl.
He didn't even know what it was.
Really?
I was over
What
here.
a travesty.
I was watching Real Monsters, Doug. What else was over there?
Hey, Arnold.
Ren
Oh,
and
yes.
Stimpy.
Recess.
Oh, Recess.
That's where I was. That's where
Yeah.
I was.
Recess was
I
Disney,
watched
I think.
those. I just wasn't real into animated stuff.
No, I'm pretty sure Recess was Nickelodeon, wasn't it?
Somebody fact check that, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
Fact
sure.
check
Um,
it.
I
But
remember watching it, but I don't remember where it was.
yeah, but me, yeah, I think I was both about the same. Same with the Disney Channel original movies. I was one of the kids that was into the deep cut movies. Paper Brigade. You guys remember Paper Brigade? Anybody out there? That's
Never
that's
heard Paper
that's
Brigade.
a deep cut. I don't know if it was officially a Disney movie, but I think it was played on the Disney Channel.
I think it's a Disney Channel original.
I think
Ah,
so.
Okay.
I'm
think
not
so.
sure.
We
But
need
that's
to catch you up.
that's a deep
Yeah,
cut. Famine and Megaplex is an A-tier movie to me. Love Famine and Megaplex.
Never heard of that.
You ever seen that one?
That
Man.
one's new.
No.
No.
Guys,
goodness.
you own Disney Plus.
Yeah,
These are all on Disney Plus now, so I know what I'm doing.
I think we're doing.
Yeah.
I think we're doing.
You guys need to do some research for next week.
I think we're doing
Yes.
Disney Channel.
We're gonna come in
original
talking
movie.
about these as Disney
Yeah,
Channel
we need to
original movies.
Do like a binge night.
I think we're doing a watch
Yes.
party, so I can explain. I'll do commentary during a watch party or something.
That'll be like our first Patreon perk is like a monthly watch party of like an old Disney Channel original movie.
There you go.
Yes.
Brink.
Brink. Oh my God, Brink.
There's that the one where the guy Luck of the Irish. There's a mermaid
yes.
one.
Don't look under the bed.
I don't remember that one.
Is
You
that
know-
a
oh my
title
God.
of a movie?
Don't
Or-
Look Under the Bed was like the movie that traumatized me as a child. Like I was jumping from the top of my bed across my room as far as I possibly could to get to the door without touching the floor so that the
Yeah.
Oogie Boogie monster wouldn't pull me under the bed.
The first
Mine
thing
was Ernest Scared
I was just
Stupid.
about to say that. The first thing that I think about when you say "Don't look under the bed" is Ernest Scared Stupid. I don't know if anybody
Did y'all
has
watch
seen
Ernest?
I watched him a
Y'all
little
know
bit.
who Ernest
that. Oh,
is?
Yeah.
Ernest Scared
Vaguely.
Stupid.
Ernest, fun fact, is from our hometown. Like
right.
he's
Get out.
passed away now. I rode in the Christmas parade with him
With
on,
Ernest.
on the float with
Big
Ernest.
time. Hashtag big
Wow.
time.
I'm basically a celebrity.
Yep.
Does he have a
All right.
statue erected in his honor?
No,
You know-
sadly, like I'm
doesn't.
surprised
That'd be,
about
that'd
that.
be awesome.
She says I'm basically a celebrity because she rode onto the same float, but like never mind her grandfather who was like,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
wrote with
worked
the
with Ringo
Beatles.
Starr.
And
Yeah.
He didn't
Okay.
have Ernest Scared Stupid.
Whole different level.
That's right.
whole different level.
All right. So next question. If you could live in a fandom's universe, which would you choose? You can pick any fandom's universe.
I think Lee and I would be the same.
I
Yep.
have a feeling I know Lee's answer.
Yeah,
I gotta think about it.
definitely Harry Potter world.
Yeah.
Of course. Especially if it
Mario-
involved roller coasters.
Yes. Mario, I was really curious about what you'd answer this with. I
it's-
think my answer, I don't think you're going to pick what I'm going to say, but it's not Harry Potter either. I think my answer would be Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Oh.
I
Oh,
would-
that's a good one too.
I would love to just
That is a good one.
live in Rivendell or
Oh yeah, in
the
the Hobbit hole.
Shire.
Yeah.
Oh, in a Hobbit hole, I would love that.
Yep.
oh, man.
Yeah, it's your size, Lee.
I know. I am Hobbit
Perfect.
sized.
Well, I'm sure you guys are gonna learn on this podcast if you haven't learned already. I shit on Lord of the Rings a lot.
Oh, Oh gosh, painful. Painful.
It hurts me so much. It hurts me.
So I won't you on it today. I respect your choice, Mike, even though it's a weird choice, living in a little hobbit hole.
Journey.
You know. But
even though it's a weird choice.
It's a weird choice. But I can't think of like. I mean, I guess the obvious one would be Star Wars. I guess. You know.
Okay.
But you have to think about it, like, you know, because if I'm living in the Star Wars, you know, world, what's my deal in the Star? You know, am I a Jedi? Am I a smuggler? You know, am I working for the Empire? You know what I mean? Like, all could be kind of crappy jobs. You know what I mean? Do I want to deal with that situation? I don't know. So, I don't know. It's either I mean, I think Harry Potter would be fun too. You know, we kind of lived the Harry Potter lifestyle, being in Universal. You know, running around Diagon Alley and just eating chocolates and having a good time and riding.
Knocking on number 12.
Rocking on number 12 and
That's right.
Eating chocolate frogs that are really not that good at Universal. Those are terrible frogs. I'm just for the frogs.
Drinking what is it, elixir, about like giggle water or whatever it was, and I was like, is this just water?
Oh, that was the saddest thing. She drank the giggle water and she's like,
it's just
water. Just water.
I paid $9.95 for a bottle of water. What is this?
To be fair, I also bought like the elixir of something. I forget what.
Which was Kool-Aid. It was basically Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it was basically Kool-Aid flavoring. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a cool container.
Delicious.
It was a cool container. I mean, I still have my I have it here. I mean, I still
have your space water that I made you buy.
Yeah, I mean,
so what's funny is
I'm back too.
Oh yes.
For people who are sorry audio listeners.
Oh yes.
Space water.
So what I'm hearing though is like you guys are just leaving me by myself and you guys are all partying in Hogwarts.
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, if I like to be with the bad side, and
gotcha.
I don't want to be one of those ground trolls or whatever.
Ground troll. Those are called Orakai. Thank you.
Okay, but they look like a newborn baby that's hideous.
Yeah, they're
that
pretty
comes
gross.
out of the ground. I don't want to be on that team.
You could be an evil wizard.
No, even they look weird in that.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
I think
I'm gonna be a Dementor.
Yeah.
I think I'll go Star Wars.
Heard.
I think Star Wars.
Okay, all right.
I had a feeling you were gonna go Star
now.
Wars. I'm really shocked you didn't choose Marvel though.
Wait, I gotta grab something from the chat because I'm dying. Our good old friend Expecto Go, aka James, said, "I love the HP universe, but I need more black people first. So Star Wars it is."
Oh, true.
So me and James are gonna be Jedi Knights and this whipping ass.
You go, boys.
Whipping ass
I'll
around.
just be hanging out with Mace.
Yeah,
with Mace over there.
See, I don't
Peanut
want to
butter and
be
jelly.
in Star Wars because, the bad people have their masks. Like, you don't cover this up.
Not all the bad people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have like a hood over your head or something.
Yeah.
You could just see your lips, like the Emperor. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
there you go. I think I would go it's Star Wars. It is for me.
Star Wars. Okay. Next question. Now you cannot choose like Pikachu or Charmander or Charizard.
So not like a popular one.
I need to know what your favorite non-popular Pokemon is.
Mario's got it.
Easy.
He's got it
Heracross.
now.
I love
Slam Dunk Heracross.
Heracross is a cool one.
Heracross.
Gotcha.
Oh no.
Which was like, speaking of Florida, that was a
got
big
your
thing.
Heracross.
You got your Heracross, baby.
If you
get
guys at home play Pokemon Go and you guys aren't like near the Florida area, apparently that's the only spot you can get Heracross. And I think what's the other one?
Yeah.
Corsola and all that. But all I cared about was getting those Heracross. I think I got about 5 of them. I'm happy. I got one as a buddy. I'm set for life.
Yep. Yeah, what's awesome about that too is they seem to spawn quite a bit in and around Hogwarts Castle. So they're just like all over the place. And you're like, dude, I got a Heracross from Hogwarts, baby.
It's
Heck
even
yeah.
more special.
I think my first one was like right outside the Chinese Theater in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I think it was near the pond actually.
Well, I took a picture. It was like in the vicinity, I guess. That's why, near that place we got lunch.
Yeah. The back lot.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
like
Back
that.
lot.
Britt, what's
Back
your
lot.
Oh, mine. I have a few, but I think my like very, very most favorite is Jiggly Teats.
Jiggly
Yep.
Teats.
Good old Milk Tank, because he
Milk
just
Tank, baby.
Milk Tank's like, I'm here for it. I'm proud.
I was like, wait.
Taking them around.
Is there actually a Pokemon called Jiggly Teats? I was like, hold up.
Yeah, it's part of
At first,
Gen
I thought
10.
she meant
I was-
Jigglypuff,
I was
but
saying-
you know,
I would say that must be like an
No.
evolution Gen 10 or something.
Right.
No, it's great. I like to put like Jiggly Teats up on the top of all the gyms.
Oh, yeah.
So I could just see him up there with his teats just waving. They're like the used car things, just going.
The wacky inflatable arm flame tube man.
oh my god,
Yeah, I'm like, look at that Jiggly Teats.
Go Jiggly
He
Teats.
is
go.
proud.
Oh my god.
What's yours, Lee?
So I have the least popular. My favorite starter is probably the least popular starter.
Okay.
Can you guess?
Least popular starter?
My favorite
would-
starter is the least popular.
Oh, man.
Like Gen 1?
No.
Yeah,
you're probably,
yeah,
Oh,
like-
it's Gen 1.
Like
Bulbasaur?
Charmander.
I would
Yeah.
think Bulbasaur.
Oh,
would be the
Bulbasaur.
least.
Okay.
Boba
yeah.
is my favorite starter.
I do like Bulbasaur.
I do like Bulbasaur.
He's my cutie.
Squirtle's my man, though. Blastoise all the way, but I can't pick him because he's popular.
Who's your favorite? Oh, I know who it is.
Lickitung, baby.
Licky.
I love
Oh,
that
Lickitung
guy.
is great.
I don't know why. I just love Lickitung. Same thing she does with Jiggly Teats. I do with my Lickitung
Yeah,
and the
with the big
gems
tongue.
all over on the top.
Oh my
I do
God.
not like Licky though.
No.
So I like
Yeah.
Lickitung. Lickitung.
I also like Psyduck. I feel like Psyduck really embodies
Oh,
like
yes.
how my brain
ADD.
works.
Oh, yeah.
Probably
Yes.
Lee as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Ticking time bombs.
Yes.
Yeah, I love
And the
Psyduck.
more stressed I get, the more likely I am to explode.
yeah.
100% accurate.
Yep.
Psyduck.
And I also love who's the I can never pronounce it though. Magimus.
Zoologist?
No,
Ooh.
Magimus, or like the one that's like a magic hat, basically, like a witch's hat.
I do not know how to say it either, but I know which one you're talking about. Like floats, it's purple.
Yes.
It's like the hat. They had the hat
Yes.
for Halloween
Yes.
that you could wear.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I know what you're.
Miss
Miss-
Jib-
Mrs. Magis?
Mischievous.
Miss-
Miss-
No,
Right?
that's
No.
the unevolved version. The next one up is like
Yeah.
Miss
Miss-
Miss
That one.
The
Obvious.
purple
Miss-
floating hat.
I just picture the people that make Pokemon sitting around a table and being like, how complicated can we make these names?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have just gone with Jiggly Teeth.
Jiggly Teats.
Jiggly
Yeah.
Teats.
You're welcome,
Done.
All right.
Nintendo.
Last
What about
getting-
Mr. Mime?
Oh, Mr. Mime's yeah,
That's
what's
like your favorite.
But is he popular? I don't
I
think
don't
he's
know.
very popular.
No, he's not very
do love
popular.
Mr.
I feel
Mime.
like he-
That's
Yeah.
the card I always beat Mike and Micah with. I'm always like,
On the OG TCG.
Mr. Mime's
game, yep.
here,
Yep.
about to wreck you.
Yeah, I feel like mime got popular like when Detective Pikachu came out, like
Yeah.
the creepy one.
So did Psyduck.
yeah.
A lot of Pokemon got pushed on that one. All right, so last getting to know you nerd question. Here we go, guys. This
Okay.
one's tough, and this may cause some thinking to
Uh-oh.
happen,
Oh God,
which may hurt
thinking.
your head. I
Psyduck.
apologize.
I hate that.
Oh,
What is your favorite and least favorite MCU films?
Oh, easy.
Out of all of the
Yeah, that's easy
MCU
for me, too.
films, what's your
Mario,
least
what's
and
yours?
favorite?
So least favorite is kind of a tie. It's between Thor: Dark World and Captain Marvel.
Oh,
Ooh.
This-
Captain Marvel.
Hot
Captain
takes right there.
Captain Marvel, like I couldn't hang. I watched
It's
it
like
2
a dart
times.
to my soul.
Oh, we're gonna have to mute that on the audio playback for Penny.
Oh man,
Oh,
we might have to bleep it out. I just had. Oh my
Yes.
Lanta. That was harsh.
Oh
Yes.
man, But like, yeah.
What's your favorite?
But my favorite, surprisingly enough to some people, but not too surprising because I think even Mike shared an article about this last week. Thor Ragnarok.
Okay. Yeah.
You stole
favorite.
mine.
Yes.
Aw.
Yes. We can have the same answers. We can have the same
I mean,
answers.
that movie to me.
We're married now.
Yeah.
We're married.
Yeah. So
What's mine? What's yours is mine.
Yeah. So
exactly.
so the reason I love that one so much, it's just because as a comic book fan, watching that film, I feel like I'm looking at a comic book. Like I know you can say it for like almost everyone's like, Iron Man looks like I'm reading a comic book, but to me that always made me feel like I was reading a comic book. One of my favorite comics that involves the Hulk is I think it's Planet Hulk, I think, where it's kind of a similar thing where he's like he's like a Titan and he has to like fight gladiator style and stuff. So they kind of borrowed that from those books. And
Nice.
and just Chris Hemsworth is hilarious and
Oh my
extremely
God.
and extremely sexy.
So good.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah,
Sexy
we
man.
can all agree on that.
yeah.
Yes.
And so I always have a fun, like that's one of those movies where it's like it's kind of it's right before shit goes down in Infinity War, and it's just like a good time to it's rewatchable.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
100%.
infinitely.
All right. Least favorite and favorite, Britt. What you
Least
got?
favorite, easy Winter Soldier. Dear
Oh,
God,
Yeah, same.
hate that movie. Every time we do the rewatch, me and Penny are like, "Oh, do we have to watch this one?"
Yeah.
Bucky and his whining. Can't handle him.
It's
Oh,
like the fifth
yeah,
Harry
on the
Potter
show.
book.
Oh.
Harry
He
and
is
his
way
whining.
better.
Oh,
Yes.
Ugh.
Like
Poor-
Who wants to watch
enough,
that?
Bucky. Enough.
Oh, poor Bucky.
Yeah.
He was tortured for years in a facility and he was brainwashed to kill people. He killed the Starks, for Christ's sakes. Poor Bucky.
Poor Bucky. Harry
Bucky.
lived under a staircase. We all have
Accurate.
our stories. Bucky, enough.
Enough.
Taking all the fun with
It was
you.
only for one book.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I love Winter
easily
Soldier.
my favorite, Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, wow. Doubling
Dang.
up on it.
Freaking hilarious. It features Korg, who is hilarious.
I love Corey.
And of course, heavily features my boy.
Oh,
Loki.
yeah.
Loki,
Of
that's
course.
right.
Of course.
That's right.
Of course.
Yeah.
Nice. All right,
Yeah.
Lee, what you got?
All right. So, okay. In the spirit of being original, well, I'm going to be super unoriginal because my least favorite is also Captain America. There's just like way too much.
What's wrong with you people?
There's just way too much for me to try to follow it.
He
Like
was-
it's
he-
just like all action and like no.
Yeah.
He was an American hero,
anything.
damn it.
I don't care. Least favorite is that. However,
Man.
I am torn between my favorites because I also was going to choose Ragnarok, but now in the spirit of being original, I'm gonna say either Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh,
or
dang, that's a good one.
Black
too.
Panther.
Yeah.
Black
So,
Panther.
Black Panther's up there,
Good
too.
answers. Good
It's
answers.
like top three, probably
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
Panther is like right up there with Ragnarok for me. I love Black Panther. I love and I love Winter Soldier, man. I don't care what y'all say. I love that movie.
It's fine. You can be wrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh okay.
Nice. So my least favorite, if question for the audience, are we including Incredible Hulk in the list?
Oh,
with
that's
Edward
an
Norton.
easy one.
Like the original.
The original Edward
Mm-mm.
Norton
I
Incredible
don't-
Hulk.
I
'Cause if
mean,
we
it's
are, that's kind of like
canon, but
it's kind of like at the
No.
bottom.
No, that's
feel
like
like-
before Marvel got remade into Marvel.
Yeah,
I feel like it's like here, and then everything else is way up here, but it's
Yep.
still in the same universe. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with Incredible Hulk. That's a very easy answer, but I would say Mario. That if I did have another movie, it would be either Captain America or Winter Soldier, one of the two. But I'm
Oh,
going
man.
to say I'm going
Maniacs.
Hufflepuff here. I'm going Hufflepuff. Just because it's at the bottom doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just there's so many good movies in that
So
series.
many good movies.
yeah.
Oh.
Favorite would definitely be Endgame. That's an easy answer as well. But there's so many moments where
We're
I
in
just
the
like
Endgame
flipped
now.
out in that movie.
I know, it's so good.
Close second though would be one of the Spider-Man movies as well.
Dang it, I love
Oh, I forgot about
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
too.
We've pretty much named almost every single
I
like
know,
franchise
we've
in
named them
Marvel.
all.
No, we did not name Deadpool.
Well,
Well,
well, those
he's
are
not MCU yet.
not in the
they
MCU,
don't count
so-
yet.
yet.
So
Let's
good
see.
though.
Yeah.
Checking in with the audience. The audience is saying, some people are saying least favorite, Civil War. We saw some favorites for Guardians of the Galaxy. We have some Infinity War love. We got some hate for Ant-Man and the Wasp. That was that's down there for somebody. We have some Iron Man 3 hate, which I don't understand. I love Iron Man 3 myself.
My least favorite Iron Man.
But I'm not gonna. And then we have. I'm not gonna fight
Not gonna
right
get
now.
into that.
We have one for here. We have Civil War as the least favorite and favorite the Avengers, which I'm assuming is the original Avengers.
Yeah.
We
So,
should totally put a poll out and see like who's what
We'll
the
put-
least favorite overall
Yeah,
and what the
so
favorite is
if
overall.
you guys are watching live right now, check in with us on Twitter. We'll be putting up polls and stuff like that for all these discussions. And if you're watching on Spotify or listening on Spotify and all that good stuff, maybe the poll is still there. You can check it out.
That's right.
Head on
And
over
also-
to
And also, if you're listening on Spotify or any podcast right now and you're curious about the audience, we are streaming right now on Twitch. So make sure you come check us out on Twitch if you want to be a part of the audience while we record it.
Twitch.tv/Friggin
Nerds.
Nerds Media.
Friggin Nerds Media. I like the hand motions. Friggin Nerds Media, you know.
and
You're like,
and on
you're like an
Twitter
old man. Friggin Nerds Media.
and on Twitter, if you want to join our poll, our handle is
Twitter.com/Friggin Nerds.
Media.
Not media, because it's too
Friggin'
long.
Nerds.
Friggin Nerds Media is too long for a handle.
Ran out of characters.
So we're Friggin Nerds.
Friggin Nerds.
Look at this. Look how they've massacred my boy. I could not put the full name on here. I was brought down to put down just Friggin Nerds. Unbelievable.
We got the
Anyways.
Donald in the house.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. I love how it's like it's a mafioso thing now.
Oh yeah, for sure. So speaking of freaking nerds, Mario, we've
Yes.
got a slate of a bunch of shows.
Oh
So
yeah,
many
we
shows.
gotta go through
Yeah,
these
so-
like fast because
So let's
we've
go through.
chatted so much.
I know we've talked so much. Let's go through all of the different shows and stuff that we have slated to happen on this awesome network, and then we've got some cool stuff after that too.
Yeah.
So
Tell us,
So-
Mario. Tell us more.
Well, luckily I have a nice clipboard here that will
Oh,
Mm.
that
Help me out
is
here.
so professional.
Can we show off the clam, please?
Oh, with the old logo, the clam.
The
Look
vagina
at
clam.
that.
Well, according to Britt, when we first were designing the logo, I was like, "Hey, here's the old logo for this," and she's like, "So what is they had a vagina or something?"
Yeah.
And I
What's
was
with
like,
the vagina
I
clam?
was like, what's with that? Their vagina clam there? Well, she knew it was a clam. She's like, "Oh, what's that? Is that a vagina there?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "No, that's a
Vagina.
clam. That's a clam."
just FYI, it's going to be a future emote. It's pending approval right now.
Yeah,
so we're going to
so-
have the
Yeah, hopefully Twitch doesn't think it's a vagina.
Yeah.
We get
Oh,
So lucky.
slapped down for that.
did you go with pink vagina clam or Ewok vagina clam?
I went with the pink one because Brittany made a comment about the brown one and it was disgusting. So yeah. Anyways, first show is Vagina Talk. No, I'm kidding.
First episode.
First
Vagina
episode,
monologues.
Vagina Tales from the Vagina Monologue. So all right. So we have somewhat of a schedule that we released earlier today. Things might change weekly depending on, like it's our first week. We're trying to get the vibes going. But for the most part, we're going to read all the lists out and then tell you what's going on. Monday, you guys might notice Monday Night Paw, which was a Tactical Panda show where that was built with with my good pals over at Yum the Couch and Kelly and Andy. We did a Cat in the Hat trivia, and not just any Cat in the Hat. Yes, the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat trivia, because me and my friend Andy are obsessed with that movie, and because of that trivia, we're never watching that fucking movie ever again. But because
you got
of
the
that,
belt though.
I got that beautiful
the
belt
belt.
right there. And then that was actually a gift from Andy too for my birthday. So I'm two belt Mario brother. So Monday Night Paw was kind of a show that we would play on Monday because we were like doing all these different gimmicks to build up to the big event, which was the trivia. And so I would like do something, talk crap to Andy on my stream, then and Andy would stream on like the next day. Then I would go to his house dressed as his girlfriend and beat him up, and it was a great week. So now with Friggin Nerds Media having Monday Night Paw, we're going to be having that more as a competition game type of deal, where we're going to be doing some games such as Rocket League. We're trying to put together a nice Rocket League team for the channel, the Friggin Nerds Warriors. We'll put a poll out. Maybe we'll think of a cool name for the team and we can vote on it.
It's just a real shame because none of us are competitive at all.
Not at all. Not
At all.
Not competitive.
It's a real shame.
It's a real shame that we were like planning to have actual
absolutely
something to win, a title or something. Because
I mean, I don't know, guys. I have no room for any more titles over here. I need to make some room.
Oh
first
no!
Before we
maybe it could just be an actual just title, like the champion.
Yeah,
the champion.
The champion.
Yeah,
Just the champion.
Yeah, so we'll be doing stuff like that. Maybe Call of Duty, maybe like other team-based games, Super Smash Brothers, stuff like that. It's gonna be we're gonna try this Monday.
Mario Kart,
Rocket League, Mario Kart. We'll try to get that going. So that's gonna be a fun time. Monday Night Paw every Monday. Are we streaming on this channel or on the Panda channel? I forgot how we decided that.
I think we're going to keep it on Panda, but we'll host it here. And then maybe eventually it kind of like flows in. I'm not sure.
Yeah, as people start like getting used to where to go.
But we'll definitely be hosting it on this channel as well.
Yeah, so either channel you guys hit, you're going to see Monday Night Paw.
All right.
And then for Tuesday, you guys are already watching this. The Friggin Nerds Podcast is normally going to be recorded live on Twitch on Tuesday. I think at the same time we have here, 8:30-ish Eastern time. And we're going to hopefully we're still getting the whole Spotify thing set up and all that. It's going to be through Anchor like Content Beyond was. Content Beyond, we'll talk about that too, I guess. That's going to be coming back. Season 2 will be back very soon. I'm still just trying to get things settled with this and 50 other shows. So let's get this podcast out first, and we'll have some great illustrious guests back on the show. So that's happening Tuesday, Friggin Nerds Podcast here on Twitch, and it will be posting on Thursday on all your platforms and whatnot, Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And then we're going to move on to Wednesday. Wednesday is a little show called Lee's Library, which I'll have Lee explain.
Oh, no.
We need a jingle for Lee's
Library.
It's
all I hear is
book,
Reading Rainbow.
Lee's Library.
Yes. So the original concept for Lee's Library is Mario said one day, hey, you should just like sit in your little comfy chair at the corner near your bookcase and like read some books to some people, like read them the Harry Potter books and then compare them to the movies and talk about why things were omitted from the books to the movies and all that. So the main thing is I got to figure out copyright wise, because I can't really read on YouTube, but I might be able to edit it.
We already busted Mario out of jail for murdering 2 people, evidently. So
Dude,
we don't want to bust you out of
our
jail.
Our Discord has been putting together a fight club.
That's true. Yeah.
That may be willing.
Can they take on JK?
Hey,
yes.
Get down. My cat's attacking the light.
Oh no.
She wants
technical malfunction.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, so what was the deal? So I'm gonna be fighting Jake Paul in some pay-per-view at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll put that
for the rights to read the Harry Potter books on stream. But I'm probably gonna read them on stream and then just edit them out for YouTube.
Yeah, so it's you think
a good idea.
Discussion show, all that stuff, something to talk about the books and stuff.
And you get to listen to Lee's voice.
Yeah.
Which my mother is like obsessed with Lee. She's like, she has such a velvety voice. She's so velvety and rich. I could just listen to her. I'm like, well, now you can tune into Lee's Library, mother.
That's right.
I'll read you to sleep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And then Thursdays, we're going to be, you and I
Oh yeah.
are going to be
Friggin'
hanging
arcade.
out in the freaking arcade, basically live streaming some games, just having fun with you guys in the chat.
That's where you like log on to see people suck at games.
Oh yeah, we are. I think
that would be that night.
I think it was Overflow that termed us as the most non-gamer gamers, something like that.
Yeah,
I think that was a title they gave us.
Yeah.
So if you like to laugh at people be horrible at games, that's your ticket right there.
Yeah,
Thursday nights,
that's the jam.
8:30 Eastern time.
The friggin' arcade.
Until I get the logistics of Lee's library sorted out, I'm also going to be doing Friggin' Arcade on Wednesdays.
So
if you want to just see a whole bunch of suckage, come check us out.
Yeah,
right in the middle of the week.
Right in the middle of the week when it's hump day and you just need a good laugh, come watch us suck at games.
Right.
Yeah, so Wednesday, Thursday, again, double shot of arcade this week for sure, which should be on the schedule that was put out on Twitter and all the other socials.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Then what's Friday? Fridays are off day.
Friday we're off.
And
Friday
and Sunday are rest days.
Yes. But depending on what's going on that day, because we'll get to that later, the YouTube side of things, you might get a video here and there on a Friday, depending on what's going on.
News-wise.
But to finish off the week, we go on the Saturday. Two deals. Once a month, it says here, crafts and cocktails, which is like one of the most excited people are getting.
Most anticipated.
I'm sorry, of shows that they want to see Britt and Lee just get wasted and do crafts.
Get wasted and make crafts.
We're getting chocolate wasted.
And we both
have ADD, so keep in mind that it gets infinitely worse when we drink. So it's just going to be a hot mess.
All of our meds will have worn off by that point.
Yes.
So it should be real interesting.
And the stream will be 6 hours long.
Probably.
And we won't have accomplished anything.
Yeah, that's why I said let's do some diamond painting to begin with, so that we could just like not do the diamond painting and just drink and chat. Because like that's
Let me say too, Lee and I were talking because we love interacting with the community, with chat, with Discord, and so kind of the plan as we figure all this out is to pick a craft, post like the craft in the supply list early in Discord, so that if chat wants to craft along with us for the week, they can do that. We'll have a special Discord section. You can post your progress. We can share your progress pictures on the stream. You can drink with us and craft with us. And then every week we'll be trying to make a new cocktail, which should be interesting because I mostly don't drink. So that I'll be hammered.
Oh, it's gonna be entertaining.
One drink.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, that's gonna be a good time.
I dance a lot.
I love it.
Wow.
We'll just have to have some good music on for stream beats.
Stream beats.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So-
this is exciting.
Yeah, so if you're hitting that on a once a month and every other Saturday, so this Saturday you're getting it, and then 2 Saturdays after you get another one, we're bringing back the D&D stuff, which is what started this whole deal. And we're calling it. It was originally Mom's Basement, but Logan Paul's bitch ass took that idea, and I'm going to stun him when I see him. So we're
Fuck you, Logan Paul.
Fuck you, Logan Paul. You heard it here first. We're starting beef with Logan Paul right now. Friggin' Nerds Media versus Logan Paul.
Fancy.
So we'll be calling it from now on Basement Trolls.
Basement Trolls, baby.
A la Poppy and Branch.
And we're going to be playing some D&D with some amazing friends. Should we announce who the friends are? I feel
let's do it.
I feel like people know.
Do that.
Let's call them out.
Yeah, first off, definitely want to give a shout out. I think I saw him in the chat earlier for sure. Sticker, man. If Sticker is in the chat, huge shout out. He's got Crit Happens going on his side. He's our DM. He's got Crit Happens going.
He's our leader.
That's right. We're kind of
fearless leader.
Featuring Crit Happens during that. So definitely give a huge shout out to Sticker.
Yeah.
And then we also have some other WooTubers playing with us as well.
Who could it be? Who?
could it
Tell
be?
us more.
We got Expecto Go in the house. We got James and Sue coming back. And then we've got Brita from Witches Unite playing with us as well.
Yeah.
Bonjour, y'all.
Yeah.
Bonjour, y'all. She's bringing the class. Bringing the class up in the
Bring in
basement.
the class.
Bring in the class.
we have played a few sessions offline, so we're coming in on our 3rd or 4th session. So we're gonna do.
We suck a little less.
Yeah, that's right. We got a little flow going.
Can I give a little spoiler alert?
Oh yeah, go right ahead.
Spoiler alert: we got a pirate ship.
We have.
We do have a pirate ship. That's badass.
Oh,
yeah, this is a cool campaign. We're in hell. We're literally in hell, which is like, it's legit cool. It's like very Dante's Inferno.
Well, I mean, I'll give a little spoiler. Last session, we were in a bathhouse. Everyone was yucking it up with a bunch of people in the hallway. While I was delivering stunners to like different parademons and all this other bullshit, and they're putting them through tables and
from the top rope.
Ridiculous. And then they all came in. It's like, what
happened, man?
Hey, we're cool, man. We're cool.
Like, thanks for showing up, brother.
Yep.
Oh man.
We've got a resource site that's still kind of under construction a little bit, but it's got some recaps on there. We're going to recap you guys before we start on Saturday too, just so you know kind of what's going on. But yeah, we can't wait to play that with you guys.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun
Basement
night.
Basement Trolls.
And so yeah, that's the basic week for us there here on Twitch. Things will change, I'm sure.
You forgot the other week that's not crafts and cocktails and not D&D.
That's like our board games and stuff.
Right? That's our board game night. That's our family game night.
Family game night, which we get. So that would also be under Basement Trolls. So every other Saturday, it's us, playing some games, and who knows, maybe bring in some other people to play games with us. Stuff like that, whether it be Jackbox or
who wants to play board games with us?
So all that good stuff. And yeah, so that's a basic week for Twitch. So like I said, things could change. Have other people playing with us, other guests and stuff like that. Maybe have guests on the podcast, other stuff like that. Who knows what can happen? And then moving on to the YouTube side of things, we also have a up and running YouTube channel, youtube.com/Friggin Nerds Media. That we're going to be throwing on for now. We might be tossing the clips of these shows on there. And we have a show called the Friggin Nerds News, which is pretty self-explanatory. All the news headlines for like that week or that day, even if something drops, we'll try to get it out there.
You know what I don't think though is self-explanatory, Mario, is that it's not just the news. It's the best fucking nerd news show. It's going to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
We could be out in the field in Mordor. We could be out in space.
We have a very large budget for this show. We are prepared to pay to send Mike to Mordor.
This is like Jurassic Park.
Or to send him to a monsoon in...
All the money for this channel already went to the Friggin Nerds News. You have no idea.
Tsunami.
Everybody, please sub now so that we can send
throw
Mike
a bucket
to
of
Azkaban.
Yes, donate.
So we can throw a bucket of water at Mike's face.
Donate now so we can send Mike to Mordor, please.
Yes.
That's our campaign, is trying to get Mike Mordor or bust.
Oh man!
And then also on YouTube, so far we have something great that I'm sure Mike would love to talk about. The amazing and awesome and fabulous Geek Antique. Mike, explain Geek Antique.
Yes, Geek Antique, baby. So this is, Pokemon cards. I'm sure everybody knows what they are. You can't find them anywhere right now, but they're still out there.
Dining room.
That's right. They're all over the place.
Lots of them, thousands and thousands and thousands.
Yes, our son and myself, we nerd out over trading card games. We collect Pokemon, we collect Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that stuff. Geek Antique is going to be a YouTube channel, probably like once a month right now. We're going to be just stockpiling packs that we find and opening it up with you there on YouTube. So make sure you go check that out. Geek Antique, baby. It's going to be under the Friggin Nerds Media YouTube
umbrella.
That's right.
The umbrella, like Mary Poppins style. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
That's right.
Mary Poppins.
So, and I think
cool? The coolest.
So I think normally during these podcasts, we'll definitely break down headlines of the week. We're going to be busting into the news, chatting about what's going on with the news for the week, diving into it. But I think we're running a little bit low on time, and I want to beat you guys at this draft this week. And so I want to go straight to the draft and make sure that we get that in this week.
Yes, the nonsense draft.
The nonsense
If
draft.
you were like part of the crew that used to hang with us, like me and Mike, when I was super pregnant, we would stream Lego Harry Potter badly, and we would do these nonsense drafts. So we pick a theme, and then we draft our teams like fantasy football snake draft style. We're going to draft the best team based on the category, and then we'll post it on Twitter, and you guys can vote
who has the best squad. And so this is super important. So we're going to draft, and then through the week, we're going to have a poll up. You guys need to go vote for Mike every week, because we're going to tally up who has the most wins of these drafts. And we may get a little something for whoever wins out of the four of us. Per season or something.
Like I said, guys, I can't fit any more titles over here. So
I'll give you a crappy chocolate frog.
And definitely play along in the chat. Talk about like who you would draft in this spot. But basically, like Britt said, it's a fantasy football draft, but for nerds. We're going to pick some crazy topics, and we're going to go in a random order and select them. Once a thing is selected, it cannot be picked by another person. And then at the end, we'll have a team, and you guys get to vote to see who wins.
Yeah, this is a hard one. This is one of the hardest ones I feel like we've ever done.
This is tough. So this week's topic, I thought it was fitting to start us off with picking the best fandoms out there. We've been talking about fandoms pretty much throughout the entire episode. So we're going to go best fandoms, and then we'll vote at the end.
How do we pick our order?
Oh, so I figured since Britt and I are kind of experts or veterans at this, we'll probably be first and fourth to help with that.
I'm going to keep up with our teams here.
Yep. And then I'll give Mario spot number 2 and Lee spot number 3.
Okay.
So we're going Britt first, Mario, Lee, and then me.
I better come up with a plan B for my number 1.
And then we're going to go snake draft order. So it's going to go order 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll pick 3 total. 3 picks total.
Okay.
And then everybody vote for Mike.
We'll be off to the races.
That's right. So Britt, you are on the clock.
Okay, I wasn't
for your
prepared
first selection
to go first. I wasn't prepared.
Also, disclaimer: we have a giant universe called, like, I don't want to give too much away. If you pick something in a group of something, I may overrule it because it may just be a bigger fandom. So
okay. So I've got 2 tactics here. Do I go for the things that I want, right, that I know are the best, or do I go for what gets me the votes?
You go for what you want, babe.
Luckily, since I have the very first pick, I think it's going to be easy. I'm going to go Harry Potter. Just right off the bat, just like that. Got to take it from Lee before it has a chance to get around to her.
You know the audience well, for sure.
Right. All right. So pick one. It's in.
Harry Potter is selected.
It's done. All right, Mike, you're up next.
No, I'm going to do the last pick.
Who is next?
So that would be Mario. Mario's up next.
All right. I guess easy peasy. Give me that Star Wars action.
Yeah, that was close. It was those 2.
I knew you'd get your Star Wars.
All right, Lee, you're up now.
Okay, Lee.
I guess I'm gonna go Marvel.
All right.
I was so hoping that would drop. To me right there.
Okay, Marvel's
right,
gone.
Oh man,
Mike, this is tough.
Yeah, well, if Marvel's gone, I've got to do Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is.
Well, you don't have to worry about Mario taking that one.
You definitely don't got my vote on that one, Mike. Sorry.
Lord of the Rings.
And I've got to. So we're going now backwards in order. So I get 2 picks back to back.
Okay.
I believe.
It's gonna be.
I've got to just go with my heart here, and I've got to pick Game of Thrones.
All right. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones would be my next pick.
Mike started reading those books in high school.
Oh, yeah.
So he was stoked when the show came out.
Yep. All right. So now we're back to Lee.
Lee, you're up.
Oh, I'm between two. I'm gonna go.
You want to think too. You can maybe get one and then hope the other one comes back to you in the next round.
Oh, this is true. Okay, then in that case, I'm gonna take Pokemon.
Oh,
that was my next one.
what a pick! I wasn't even thinking about Pokemon.
I saw Pokemon in the chat too. James said Pokemon too.
Oh, that is a good one.
That is good.
Very nice.
Oh, cracker.
All right, so Mario, you're up now.
Oh man, that really jacked me up. I've got to figure out what I'm gonna do.
That was the revenge for picking Harry Potter, right there. That was that stab in the back.
I felt it.
All right, fandoms. I guess this counts as a fandom. I'm gonna say, Back to the Future.
All right.
That's a good solid pick. All right.
That is a solid pick.
Like he's got like a very retro team.
Star Wars and Back to the Future.
I am an old man.
All right.
Okay.
Britt, you're going to double up here. Last two picks for you.
I'm going to do this before. I'm going to do this before you have a chance to.
Well, this is your last pick.
No, it's my second pick, Home Skillet.
But then you get a third pick right after that.
Yeah. Okay.
Home Skillet.
The show, the fandom that literally brought Mike and I together.
That was my second one.
The reason our children exist. Lost. Hands down.
That can be a podcast episode for later.
Lost. We had a Lost themed wedding.
Oh man.
It was when I first really came out of my nerd closet. It was a big moment for me.
Mm-hmm.
Lost it was. Okay, so I get my last one.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go. I'm appealing to my 90s kids here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Goosebumps, R.L. Stein.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
All
Sleeper pick there.
Yep.
All right.
Goosebumps.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So
Mario.
Lee. No, Mario.
No, Mario.
All right, let's see.
It's your last pick.
Stupid question. Does a wrestling count as a fandom?
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna say
that's a good one too.
I'm gonna say WWE.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
that's a good
especially
one.
because it's all acting. So
do not. There could be kids listening.
What are you talking about? We talk about John Cena wasn't real.
John Cena.
All right, Lee. Last pick. Oh my gosh. I hope this pick falls to me. I don't think you're gonna pick it, Lee. I think James and I are gonna high five if he's still in this chat.
All right. Well, I was going back and forth between three picks.
Okay.
I will say that one of them is. Yeah. Okay. And then, so the one that I'm going to go with though is The Walking Dead.
Oh, good
okay.
one. That was on my list too. That
Yep.
was on my list.
All right.
All right. To close this draft out, this is a steal, y'all. This is an absolute steal.
DC.
There's a cinematic rivalry happening right now between the MCU and the DCU. I'm going with DC as my last fandom.
That was my second choice.
James,
high five.
High five. I'm feeling it right now. Let's do it.
James about to make 2 accounts and vote twice.
That's right.
Okay. Tell us in chat what did we miss that we should have picked? Tell us your number one pick.
So I'm seeing some good ones here. I'm seeing Claw said, "Oh, what, Mario? No, where's the James Bond?" I was gonna pick James Bond.
I was surprised you didn't go James Bond.
I'm like, no one's gonna vote for James Bond. No one cares about James Bond but me and like two of my friends. We saw some Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey was up there too. That was my third choice for last.
The biggest one that we all missed, Disney.
Yeah. That's kind of
y'all. We just got back from Disney.
Yeah,
and we
I guess that
Disney.
is. I guess that
I don't
know.
When I think of fandoms,
so big.
I mean, I feel like that's more like it's more of an umbrella. You know what I mean? Speaking of umbrellas, when I think of fandoms, I think of Harry Potter, the thing, Star Wars.
Yeah, because technically, Marvel is under the Disney umbrella. So if we're gonna do that, it would have to be like.
So if somebody picked Disney, would they have then stolen the picks?
You got Marvel and everything. You could have done like Disney Princess. You could have done like Pixar.
Yeah,
Pixar. That's true.
Yeah. Doctor Who. That's a big one. That
Doctor Who.
Oh, Jurassic Park.
I was
out
thinking
there.
Jurassic Park too. Yeah.
Is out
I think
here.
a big one
Naruto.
too. Are there any Trekkies in the chat? I'm sure they're kicking us. We got Star Wars, but didn't go Star Trek.
I
Yeah.
always liked Star Trek better than Star Wars.
We needed to do
no.
4 picks, really.
Unpopular opinion. Yeah. The Witcher, which has come up in Discord today.
That was
Nobody
on my
picked,
list.
The Witcher.
That was on my list. The Witcher.
Yeah. Did somebody say Naruto in the
Yeah.
chat? That's
Yeah.
Micah's favorite
Yeah.
anime is Naruto.
Dragon Ball Z. Yo.
Oh, I didn't think about Dragon Ball Z.
Oh man. Yeah, there's so many.
See,
We should have done 4.
Supernatural.
Should have done 4. I wanted to do 3, just kind of get y'all's feet wet, get to know kind of how it went.
Yeah. Or we could like Mario's favorite. I'm surprised he didn't pick it. Twilight. I know Mario loves sparkly vampires. That's his fave. That's his
Yep.
fave. We all know it.
Yes.
Mhm. Sparkly vampire.
Oh,
May not like hobbits, but he does like a sparkly vampire
And now
Yes.
with a 6-pack.
I was always team. What was the other one? The
The
werewolf.
werewolf guy.
What was his name?
Oh my gosh, y'all.
Jacob.
Jacob. I was
Team
I was
Jacob, baby.
team Jacob.
You remembered it.
Yeah, because I always felt bad for that guy, man.
Because he's a Hufflepuff.
I always felt bad for Jacob. What's her face? Bella, is that her name?
Yeah.
Bella.
She drug him around all over
Oh,
the
yeah.
place, messing with his mind. I felt
yeah.
so bad for Jacob watching
Hey,
that.
Whoever thought that our first episode we would dive into Twilight.
Right?
But here,
It's true.
but
There you
here
go.
we are.
And
Yeah.
now,
Here we are.
now we've got Batman. The new Batman is from Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went from being a
man.
vampire
weird.
to a vampire bat. Look at this guy. I'm actually excited for that. I
weird.
think that's a cool looking Batman flick. I'm excited for that.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I'm
So
down.
to recap our picks, these will be up on Twitter later. With my team, the team, we've got Harry Potter, can't go wrong. Lost and Goosebumps.
Oh man.
Goosebumps. And for Mario, we've got Star Wars, Back to the Future, and WWE.
Get the stunner in, baby.
Your stutter, brother.
For Nerdly, we've got Marvel. That's painful. That was such a good pick.
That's
No,
good.
I was
Ooh,
so
That
surprised.
one was so hard to watch.
I was gonna take Marvel, but I really had to take Star Wars because then
Yeah.
someone would have
Yeah.
grabbed.
I
it
would have
from me.
taken Star Wars if you
Yeah.
hadn't taken it. So
Yeah. Marvel, Pokemon.
It's a good one.
Got to catch them all. And
The
The
Walking
Walking, Dead.
Those are good picks.
And last but not least, we've got Mike with Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, and DC.
Ah.
Yes, that's the team right there.
Yeah.
That's
So
the team.
guys,
So the
go
team.
vote on Twitter. Let us know who won.
Make sure y'all
Just
vote
to
for the
remember
right one
who the evil one is.
and who the good one is. Come
is
on,
she a
what-
good witch or a bad witch?
how can you
Oh,
deny me? I brought my Britney Spears shirt on today, guys. I'm here to party,
It's
Right.
Brittany, bitch.
Right? Exactly.
Britney Bats.
man. But let's see. So do we have enough time? Is that it for the show? What do you guys think? Guys, want to talk something else? Oh, you guys are muted. You guys are
Oops.
muted.
Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I think that should wrap it
We've
up, right?
stolen a lot of their time tonight.
Yeah.
We've wasted so
Yes.
much of y'all's time. But guys, thank you so much for joining in the chat. This was an amazing time. A successful first episode of Friggin Nerds Podcast. You guys can catch it here on Twitch every Tuesday. Twitch.tv/Friggin Nerds Media. Get us on all the socials, Twitter, YouTube. We have Discord now. All the stuff. We are eventually working on a website that will be up and running hopefully in the near future. We got a lot of cool stuff coming in the future, guys. We were so excited to have you guys here for this. Join us on Saturday night.
We'll be rolling the dice.
We're rolling dice. We're going to be playing some
Mike will be
D&D.
rolling those ones
Crit ones all day,
all the time.
That's another
All
side.
day.
That's a side bet I want everybody to keep in mind. Bet how many times will Mike roll a 1? I guarantee it'll be more than one time.
I
guarantee.
agree with you.
But
Yes.
with that said, guys, thank you for joining us here on Friggin Nerds Podcast. We will see you guys next week. I've been Mario Lima.
We are Mike and Britt.
I'm friggin' Nerd Lee.
And you guys have been awesome. Guys, thanks again. Signing off. And be sure to stay friggin' nerdy.
Nerdy.
I love it.